Nigeria's economy beyond the 2017 budget. Now, these are the closing 1 minute each for each member of the panel and our guests as well. Let's see how we go around the next 5 minutes. Let's start from Edinburgh, where Professor Kenneth Amaechi is standing by. Give us your round-off comments as far as Nigeria in 2017, the budget, and beyond the year.
From my perspective, I think one thing that is key is trust. If trust is lacking, whatever we do with the budget wouldn't matter a lot, whether we're engaging with international stakeholders or people at home. So trust is very key, and the budget should be able to suggest that. Then the other thing which I want to mention is the issue around social inclusion, sustainable development is very critical. And if we truly believe in it, and if we want to pursue it as an ideological slant, then it needs to be properly situated. And also the issue of education. We can't forget education. Education is key. Whatever we do, whether it's infrastructure, attitudinal orientation, education. That's what Tony Blair said in 1997 when he won the landslide election in the UK. And it's continued. If we don't take our education seriously, we end up building castles on sand. So our budget should reflect both short-term interest as well as long-term interest. At the moment, that balance, for me, seems very tenuous.
Okay, thank you very much, Professor Amaechi. And let's get over to Dr. Abiodun Adini in Abuja. What's your closing remarks in about 30 seconds?
Okay, many thanks, Boasin. The budget, like we know, is an installment in the nation's growth and development plan. To that extent, implementation is very, very important. I'm going to say that probably for the umpteenth time. But what we need to do now is to try and prevent some of those things that distract us from focusing on implementation. And what are those things? Insecurity, corruption, and lethargic leadership. And when I'm saying lethargic leadership, I'm not talking about the top alone. It permeates down the different sectors of the society. So all those distracting items should be watched and dealt with. And I think at some point we'll get propelled to the heights in which we want to get to as a nation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Professor Abiodun Adini from Abuja studios. Shuaibu Idris here at the Lagos studios, headquarters of Channels Television. What are your closing remarks?
I think basically Nigerians should prepare for a little bit of a worse time. I see price increases in 2017. I also believe that government at the highest level should reduce the level of impunity that we'll see every now and then, and they should quickly, and I repeat quickly for the third time, put the act in order, particularly, the issue of the exchange rate mechanism as well as the petroleum pricing policy that I think there is need to completely deregulate. Otherwise, we might see the reintroduction of payment of subsidies racket. And I think also that there is need for us to see the evidence that this budget, the 2016 and the 2017, were actually prepared on the basis of zero-based budgeting, because we still see the wastages.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your being on the program. Wole Obayomi.
Okay, from my side, I think I would like to first of all acknowledge the fact that government has done a better job this year in putting this document together. A lot of efforts had gone into it. There's more clarity, really, in terms of the direction they want to pursue. The only thing that we're seeing is that they have not gone far enough. They have not been bold enough. It's a bit timid. The minister used that language in the budget briefing. And I would recommend that we should go back to the works and really begin to introduce those policies that will really stimulate and jolt, the economy.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rwani. I'm going. Thank you very much for KPMG. Rwani, 30 seconds. We'll be able to do that.
3 things. 1, get oil production back up by engaging the militants. 2, reform the forex market. And 3, prepare for a supplementary budget. We got to spend more than what we're spending right now.
Thank you very much. And that's how we'll wrap it up on this special edition of Business Morning, Channels Television, in partnership with the Chieftain Alumni Association of Nigeria, a Budget 2017 roundtable with our panelists and special guests. Let me thank you very specially, Wole Obayomi, who is board member of KPMG West Africa, Shuaibu Idris, management consultant, Dr. Abiodun Adini from Abuja Studios, head of Department of Mass Communication at Bayes University, Abuja, Professor Kenneth Amaechi, who is a Director of Sustainable Business Initiative at the University of Edinburgh, and of course Bismarck Rawane, CEO Financial Derivatives Company, Femi Awuyemi, the Chief Executive Officer at ProShare Nigeria, Dolapo Oni, Head of Energy Research at Ecobank Group, Robert Tomonto, the Head of Research at Afrinvest, Johnson Chuku, the Chief Executive Officer at Carrier Asset Management, and of course Omotola Abimbola, also from Afrinvest. Well, thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.